Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of January 2nd through the 8th in my Erin Condren Floral vertical life planner. This is the first full week in my 2023 planner, which is very exciting. And I am using this, oh shoot, what's the name? Winter Vibes, that's the name, from Creating & Co. And it is a printable. And I really like this one. This is like kind of like a small village town wintry theme going on. It's definitely more of a winter kit rather than a Christmas kit, which I really like to use in January. And I am absolutely loving the way the bottom washi turned out. So in her kits, I don't know if, I mean, this is an older format, so I don't know if her newer kits do this, but in her older kits, she just had one pattern, like a thick bottom washi. So I had this sparkly hollow overlay from Scribble Prints Co. That's kind of like a snowy scape type thing. And because the print that page from Creating & Co. chose was like a snowfall pattern, overlaying that snowscape really just made it truly look like it was snowing, because you have the snow print background as well as the snow foil over top of it. And then especially with just the hollow, I think it's called confetti is what that pattern is, just the dots. Above that, it just looks like snow. And I think hollow was just the right way to go, especially sparkly hollow, with this kit. So I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And this kit had, I forgot how many full boxes exactly, but it had more than 8, so I decided to use 2 in the sidebar because one of the boxes it came with was already a quote box, and then I had some quotes, as you can see there, from SPC, and I just wanted to use that. And because the quote has like the home, the snow place like home, this was like a snowy town home vibe to it, I thought it was the perfect foil choice, or the perfect foil as well as the perfect quote to use for this kit. So very happy with that. And like I said, this is an older format from Creating & Co. At least I believe it is an older format. I know her printable kits are a different format than her physical kits, so this may not be an older format for a printable. Either way, not entirely sure, but I knew that this was going to be not a stretch, but it was going to be a little bit more of a challenge to use the stickers in the kit, just because she doesn't really have any little things. So, well, she did, but they already had like icons already on them, which again, you can kind of see how old the kit is. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not really the way I plan anymore. So, and she had a lot of half boxes, which obviously is great, but I think quarter boxes is really what I use the most. And there were only like 7 or 8 quarter boxes, so I was going to have to kind of makeshift some, and luckily I was able to, because the leftover bottom washi that I cut off to kind of cut in half, I was able to use as quarter boxes. So you'll see me use that throughout the kit. And then she also had some, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like way back when, they used to have like washi strips, which was like a pattern that was like cut up in different lengths, or heights, I should say, that you can use for whatever. And this kit did have that, so I used that as well. Oh, and also I only had, how many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlays. And I wanted to use some for that double box right there for the scene, but I didn't have any more. So I just decided to use some snowflake washi to put in the sky as kind of like an overlay, and also just to add some extra decoration. And again, I'm going to say this a lot, but I'm very happy with the way that turned out. Again, it added some foil so that those wouldn't be the only full boxes that didn't have an overlay to them. But again, because it's snow, I think it also added to the scene as well. So happy with the way that turned out. And then I had like 3 different overlays, or what are those called, header overlays to use. So I kind of just mixed them up a little bit, trying to use what I have, which is basically my theme for this year. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get to the day by day. For some reason I planned Monday backwards. Don't exactly know why, but oh no, I do. No, I don't know why. Either way, I'm just going to go chronological order. So on Monday, I had Coffee Monday like I usually do. I marked it with I don't know if this was Once More with Love or Coffee Monsters Co. mugs. Anyway, I love both of their shops, they have like seasonal mugs that I love, and I buy them from both shops. So I don't know which one this one is from unless you see it in the video, which I don't think you will. But anyway, oh, see, that's what I was talking about with the washi strips. But yeah, I had coffee, watched some YouTube, which I usually do Monday mornings, and then I filmed last week's plan with me. And then Colton and I, Coffee Monsters Co. right there, perfect. And then Colton and I went on a date that evening. I forgot where we went out for dinner, but I had a date script in the hollow foil, and I wanted to use it, so I did. And then that evening, Christina and I watched Harry and Meghan, which was it wasn't the Oprah interview, it was their, like, however many part documentary on Netflix, I believe. So we watched that, then we watched Ugly Betty, and then I did some planning for the week to round out Monday. On Tuesday, I did some work, had a meeting with my advisor, and then did a little bit more filming. I caught up on the budget, and then we went to trivia like we usually do on Tuesday nights. And then when we got home, I watched When Calls the Heart, which I'm trying to catch up on. It's the TV show that I watch, or one of the TV shows that I watch. And then on Wednesday, I did a little bit of planning in the morning, followed by some filming. This was just a super heavy filming week. And I think it's actually because the few weeks prior, I was home for the holidays. So I think I got some packages and I needed to catch up on plan with me's and whatnot. So that's probably why this was a heavier filming week. And it's also the beginning of the month, so I was probably filming hauls and planner lineups. So yeah, did some filming, did some crafting, and then watched Twilight. That's kind of like my go-to movie, or series, I should say, along with Harry Potter and Pride and Prejudice. So I guess I have a lot of go-tos. And then I finished the evening by reading. And then, actually, I should also mention, I don't know if I show it. I think I do. The sticker that I used to mark Twilight is actually the Benedict sticker from, or maybe Anthony. I think it's Benedict, from the Bridgerton stickers from Once More with Love. I just thought the messy hair kind of looked like Edward, so I just think that's funny. But I used that, and plus his like jacket is blue, which I think worked really well with the kit as well. So you see, there it is. I think it's so cute. I just think it's funny that I used that. But anyway, moving on to Thursday, had Fish Lab coffee break, which is just a hangout. It's like a social hangout with a virtual hangout with one of my friends who's also in a fisheries lab. And then I did some more work, followed by, again, more filming. Wow. And then Colton and I designed our save the dates. So we originally were going to go with like a pre-made design, but there weren't any that we liked a lot, but there weren't any that really 100% perfectly went with the pictures that we wanted to use. So because like one of the pictures that we wanted to use is like a sunset on the beach, and like because of the color gradient in the sky, we couldn't really have that light of a color because it would have blended in. We didn't really want to have a dark color because we think it stood out too much. And also because of the side, like one of the sides was the perfect place to put the words because our bodies were on the other side. I'm not describing it that well, but either way, we just had trouble finding a pre-made one. So we designed our own, and I love the way they turned out. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, and moving on to Friday, I did some work, had a meeting with my advisor, watched some Emily in Paris, and then did some laundry. And then this evening we had a work dinner with Colton's work. They took us all out for dinner. Well, they're employees and then they're plus ones for dinner, which was really fun. And then I ended the evening by reading again. Moving on to Saturday, I slept in a little bit. I marked that I was sick. I must not have been feeling that well. I honestly don't really remember what I was sick with. I don't think it was COVID. I don't think I even tested, but I also don't think it was COVID. It might have been a stomach thing, actually. I don't know. Either way, I wasn't feeling good, so I just watched some YouTube, stayed in bed, watched some YouTube, did some wedding planning, probably more with the save the date, like ordering them or something. Watched some Harry Potter. In this case, I watched Chamber of Secrets, and then Colton and I played some Lego Batman, which is the video game that we're currently playing, or at least at the time of this filming. At the time of this voiceover, we actually finished it. And then moving on to Sunday, I organized some stickers, probably from a haul that I filmed a couple days prior. We had family book club, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a book club with my family. And then I Skyped my parents like I usually do on Sundays. And then I watched New Moon. So that is everything for this week. If you have any questions on where any of the stickers are from, please let me know in the comments down below. Here are the stickers that I have left over from the kit. As you can see, I pretty much used everything. And then in a second, you'll see what the final spread looks like with the scripts and everything. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Bye-bye.